How was it? How did you like playing War of the Roses Kingmaker?
I started getting Kingmaker.
Kingmaker.
What do you mean by Kingmaker?
That's the name of the game. War of the Roses
Oh,
Kingmaker.
I thought you were referring to me as Kingmaker.
You're a king, somewhat of a kingmaker.
I can make men out of boys, but not kings out of men.
No.
I am no Kingmaker.
Wow. Not with that voice. I knight
Fuck
you!
off.
Sir! Turnip head.
Okay. Yeah, it was getting better, but it's still absolutely ridiculous.
It is. It's never
Like
gonna
the
change.
shit that should be happening, but it's not. Weapons aren't balanced. Like you can run around with a pole arm and like cloth armor, and you'll still own because it's fucking insta kill once you hit somebody in the head. Which is bullshit because I can hit somebody in the head with an axe and it won't kill them.
Just slice them
They'll
across
go,
the
oh,
face.
oh, that hurt, but I'm gonna keep on fighting normally. Um, the aiming is bullshit. The fact that like you're trying to like track somebody, like follow them with your cursor, but in order to attack, you have to disrupt that to get the specific attack that you want. Like if I want to stab somebody in the face, I have to look down at the ground, then look up at their head, and then their axe is already through my head.
But what?
So
How is that so different than Warband, where you do directional attacking as well?
it's a lot smoother. They like you can quickly just like click and move to the right, and you'll get like a really strong attack. But
Oh yeah,
in War of the
because of
Roses,
the wind
they
up.
have it like yeah, they have it like okay, let's make a fucking mini game out of it, and have your like crosshair things off to the side like come as close as you can to that middle dot, showing that you have the max power.
And I
By the way,
finally
you're
get all the
dead
power
because you
wound
took
up,
too
and
long
then I swing,
concentrating.
and it's just like, oh man, I missed because couldn't. I don't know where to look.
Yeah, like you have to look in so many different places in order to actually play. They did it right in Warband. And they're releasing a new Warband game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited for that because
Hopefully
it's
this
not gonna
year.
be like this.
Please, this year, make me happy.
Yeah. Like Chivalry had it right because you did the attack that you wanted to do. There's no way to fuck it up. You either click to swing horizontally, scroll forward, stab, or scroll
Down.
down or back to do the overhead. And it's a clean system. You do what you want because you can't mess it up by oh I looked in the wrong direction. And you can
No, you
actually track
can. You
people
can
while
still
doing this.
miss.
Yeah, you can miss, but you're at least tracking somebody
Yeah.
instead of like I have to disrupt my tracking so that I can pick what direction I want to
Yeah,
move in
chivalry has
so that I
click a
can
button and you
ultimately
do the
miss.
attack.
Right, and it's gonna be the same amount of power every time. Not like,
Yes.
oh, I wanted to do a quick attack so that I can
Right.
hit him first,
Which
which
isn't
is kind of
necessarily a bad
realistic.
idea. It's
No,
just,
it's a good
it's not.
idea, but the
I
fact that like you
think,
have to constantly wait.
I just think because it's not perfectly executed, that everything feels wrong. You know what I mean? This is a combat
Well, it
centric
comes down to
game,
combat.
right?
Yes.
It's
Like game
solely
design,
focused on combat, and it didn't, in my opinion,
and that's
didn't
where it
pull it
fails.
off perfectly. So,
Yeah.
its strongest point isn't strong.
No, its main focus isn't strong. Its strongest point is graphics, which is it's beautiful. I love the customization behind it. I love how you can customize your guy to have it the way that you want. I don't like the money
Yeah,
system
I
per
think it's
se.
a nice.
It does leave you at a disadvantage a lot,
Yeah, the
but
perks are kind of iffy, in my opinion.
yeah. It's definitely way too hard to go through, and I hate how it will interrupt you if you're in between games and you go to change something. It's just like, oh, your 50 seconds is up. Now you're gonna play the game. Not like you can make
Done.
those changes that you want. So it's like,
Yeah.
cool. Now I have a bow and no sidearm, or whatever would happen if you don't do something properly.
Yeah.
So that's a huge pain in the ass. Yeah. War of the Roses. Please try
Play,
again.
play it sometime. They
Maybe.
need a War of the
If
Roses 2.
Game Maker.
Game Maker. They need War of the... No, not War of the Roses. They need War of King Arthur. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Like I would love
I want an
War of the
adventure game
Vikings,
where
but
you're
I know.
Sir Lancelot and stuff like that. You get to be
Oh, I don't like
Knights of the
that role
Round
playing
Table.
idea though. I could see involved with that storyline, but I don't want to be like, you know,
No, you're
Sir
one of...
Lancelot.
Yeah, you're his whatever part of the... You're part of his knights. You're not one of the main characters from the stories, but you're one of his knights. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
talk to the main characters. They might give you stuff to do, but you get to create your
Now
own
it's turning
character.
into an adventure game.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Oh, well, that's not War of the Roses.
That's what I'm...
I'm excited. I'm excited for the concept of War of the Vikings. It looks really cool. I love all the customization behind it. I love all the different characters that they have and all their weapon sets. Like it looks amazing. But
Again, like this game.
it's
It looks cool.
but it's even worse. I don't know why, but it's even worse.
Because it's more arcadey.
It's terrible. Yeah, I think so. Like I haven't played it that much because I'm too cheap to buy it. Not too cheap to buy it. I'm too cautious to buy it.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna wait for more videos.
I'm not even gonna wait. I'm not gonna buy it. It looks fun. Like
Yeah.
I want to get into a chivalry, deadliest warrior just so I can be the Viking. But at the same time, there's like Spartans. I don't like Spartans. Don't like them. I don't. I think 300 ruined Spartans because it was all about like how amazing Spartans were, and they're really douchey as warriors. Well, at least in that
Well, they were
movie.
strong.
Yeah, but they're all like braggy about it, and
That's the movie. How do you know what happened there? They all
no,
died.
I mean like
That's
that's
what
what I mean.
happened.
It's from the movie, but that's all we know that happened. They failed. They
No,
fought
because
honorably.
then their army come like the next day and just wipe them out.
They uh I don't know. We have to wait for the next one, Rise
Oh
of the
yeah,
Empire.
300 Part 2,
Which it
Rise
looks
of
like
the
crap
Sith
though.
Lord.
No, you know what they did to it? They made it all fantasized now. Like it was
That's
before.
what it
was cool
was.
how they
It
had the
was
Oracle.
fantasized
No,
before.
it was to a point, but it was restricted enough
Hmm.
where it wasn't like, oh, look at all their magic and bullshit. But because like they had the Oracle, which is really
Yeah,
cool. They did have some of the, like the ridiculous, like that insanely huge guy with the blades for arms. That was stupid.
I didn't
Immortals
remember
were
that.
cool.
Yeah,
The Immortals were cool. Even the king like being like a giant with a really deep voice. That was interesting because it does make sense in that context. Like that could happen. He could be really big. He could be like,
yeah.
oh, because I'm big, I'm a god. But it wasn't over the top. And in the new one, it looks like they're heading in that direction. Like I don't know, but all I
Look how
saw
much
was
money we
in their
have now.
teasers. Yeah, in their teasers, all I saw was like that girl, and how like I don't know, she was like being glorified. Obviously evil, but like in that really typical direction. Like, you know what movie was shit? Clash of the Titans. I barely remember it because it was that bad.
I think
I
there's
think,
another one
it,
too, where they fight Medusa.
yeah,
Or is that the first one?
no, that is the first one. They have to kill Medusa to get her head
Yeah,
to
I
kill
couldn't
one
get
of the
into that
Titans.
movie. I remember.
No, it was
It's all
bad.
this, it was all this shit
Because
happening.
every
Yeah.
yes, it was like Percy Jackson's
Oh god.
Lightning Thief. It was just bullshit. That was like I know it was a child's movie
But that movie was
because
bullshit.
it was bullshit. It was retarded. It was just like, hey, let's take a bunch of Greek mythology and just run a kid through it. Like
Yay,
that's what they did.
children.
So that, yeah, I hate movies where they're like, okay, let's take a kid from the real world, could be anyone, and then
And
throw him on
throw
a
them into a
fantastic
fantasy
adventure.
world. Like
Yeah,
like Spy Kids.
that's what they do, and yeah, like Spy Kids, even Chronicles of Narnia. the author for the Chronicles of Narnia and Tolkien, they knew each other really well, and they were always going
Yeah.
back and forth with ideas. But one was shit, and one was amazing. It was mostly shit because it was sold to Disney. Mostly shit because it was sold to Disney. And it's not like a bias. It's not like I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I'm gonna hate Chronicles of Narnia. It had potential,
I like
but they
Narnia.
had fucking they had Santa show up. Santa.
Yeah, there is Santa, but he's badass. He brings them swords and stuff.
He is a badass Santa, but he's still fucking Santa.
That is
Just like, hey,
true.
we need a character that gives gifts. Oh wait, one already exists. Let's just throw that
Let's
in.
just have
No.
Santa.
Um,
That
and
is kind of
it was
weird
really
how they
typical.
would have that.
Yeah, and it was really typical with like even the whole like, oh, our foster parents, 'cause it's always foster parents. They never have any real parents,
Because they're
because
fake
then
children.
then the real parents couldn't be mean or
Yeah.
something. I don't know, but their foster parents are all like evil and stuff, and they're like, oh, we need an escape from
They don't
reality,
have
so
foster
they throw them
parents.
into an
They
in
have to
in Lion
escape
the Witch
from
and the
London
Wardrobe.
because of the bombing. You, you,
No,
you.
but who were they with? Who were they with?
They go to an uncle or some family.
Not the real parents.
Yeah,
No, we
not
can't
their
have
real
that.
parents. They have to escape from the tragedies of war. You ignorant bastard, swine sniffling piece of shit.
It's it's there, but it's not emphasized to a good point. What
No,
was the other
I
one?
would have liked to see their
Pan's
mother
Labyrinth.
die, but can't have that.
No, like Pan's Labyrinth, like that.
That
It
shit's
really
fucked
had that
up.
war aspect to it. Yeah, like it was there. It was real. It wasn't just like, okay, we're just gonna go to fantasy now and just like
Yeah,
ignore all
and
that shit.
forget all about the real world.
Yeah, like Pan's Labyrinth, I even didn't really like that one because again, it was like, oh, a kid needs to escape from reality. Here's a fantasy world. Again, like Lord of the Rings was like, here's our fucking universe. Screw real life. This is it. That's all you need to
This
know.
is real
There's a
life.
lot to know.
Yeah,
Actually
there's
it leads
several
up.
books, so get reading. So you
But
don't
like
like the
that was
mix
cool
between
because
reality and fantasy. You
yeah,
want straight
because
fantasy.
because okay, if you look at it, the reason that they do that is because when people go to books to read,
They
they're looking
escape.
for an escape to reality. Right. But what are they doing? They're having like pretty much what Sucker Punch was. Like hey, we're going to have this needless like okay, she was in an insane asylum,
Yeah.
but pretended that she was in a whorehouse and then pretended from there to go on to these fantasy adventures. You could have taken out the whole entire like I'm a whore aspect and
No, no,
just
no.
left
We
it.
gotta keep that one in there.
It was stupid. It was almost like the Inception concept. Like we have to go deeper,
Deeper.
but and that's another piss off that I might as well touch down on while I'm ranting.
Sure. Why the
This
hell
whole
not?
this whole Inception bullshit where it's like, hey, there's
Oh.
like a Jaeger, like a Jaeger bomb, yeah, like
Something
it's a glass
inside
contains
something
glass.
is not
Then some
Inception.
douche. That's not
Inception is the
Inception. Inception
origin
is a
of
planting of
something.
an idea.
Yes.
Yeah, an origin of an idea. That's what Inception is, not
That's what.
something inside of another thing of itself. It's not a Russian doll.
Yeah, Russian stacking doll. Stack
Stacking doll.
dollception.
There's another name.
I,
No, you douchebag. Do you remember after watching Inception in the movie theater, we got out, and there was those random douchebags that were like, so the whole thing was a dream?
the whole thing.
Just because at the end the thing keeps spinning. Or it doesn't keep spinning.
Or
There's
does it?
conflict there. Yeah, because it goes to black without showing.
It
Although,
wavers.
if
But
you
it
think
doesn't
about it,
fall.
there's no way. Yeah, but if you think about it, there's no way that they could have shown it actually continuously spinning for all of eternity.
No.
Been like maybe
But-
all through the credits.
But
All
they
through the
but
credits
they
would have given
put
away.
doubt in your mind. And here's the kicker. He already screwed himself over cuz he explained, "Oh, don't take anyone else's, familiar or whatever you want to call it, totem.
Horcrux? Horcrux?
Horcrux? Anyone else's Horcrux? Because if you split, because you know what I mean. You take someone
Yeah.
else's, it doesn't work, and he took his wife's, so it won't work.
No, no, don't let anybody have yours. Because then they can fool you, is what
What?
the idea is.
What?
So if, because, okay, it was the one chess piece that he was about to show the girl, and he was just like, no, you can't hold it. Because then you would know the weight of this object. Only I can know the weight of this object. Because if that person knew it, then they can screw over the person by inside the dream making it that exact weight.
Oh.
That's how it
So
works.
wait.
It's so people don't know your object. So he took his wife's, but his wife is dead, and I'm sure they would have conflicted at all anyway.
Okay, wait. Still, that Chinese guy had his item, right?
Yeah,
Remember?
what was it?
It was a little spinning top. He
No,
said,
that was Leonardo DiCaprio is not Asian.
no, but at the very beginning of the movie, it
Oh
starts
right, yeah.
off with the old
With
Chinese
him
guy
playing with it.
talking to Leonardo DiCaprio. But that's like a flash forward right at the beginning of the movie. So when it comes to that point, he hands him his item. He could have switched it there.
You can't switch something in a dream. There's no real thing.
What? Then
If
why does
it's
the
in a
rule
dream, you
apply
can't switch
anyway?
it. He doesn't know the weight of his top, but he just happens to have it in
But
a
he
dream, which he can summon anyway. It's not like he stole it or anything.
no,
It is a little
he's
odd.
not in the dream. He's literally there.
No, he's not.
Oh.
That's him. That's him in his purgatory. That's why he's old. Because the
Oh.
Asian guy dies. I like how we keep on. Does he have a name? Can we stop using Asian guy?
Hold on, look it up. Google
Yeah.
that shit. I know the Leonardo DiCaprio's Cobb, I think.
Yeah.
Corn cob.
Inception. Wow, it's 4 years old now.
Yeah.
Wrap your head around that.
Can't.
Asian guy. Sato.
Sato.
I think I can't get any big enough pictures.
Sato, my man. Yeah.
Is it? I might have it wrong.
Well, he's now known as Sato.
Oh no, it's not. What? Inception. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's Sato.
IMBD.
Okay, Sato.
Inception.
I did. That's
Yeah.
what I was on.
Okay.
But the pictures were too small to actually see.
Oh.
But I did see his name is Sato. Unless we're pronouncing it wrong.
Well. Oh well. It's 4 years old. Deal with it.
Yep.
So, yeah. I'm just saying he could have fooled him, right?
When would he have gotten a hold of his top?
Okay. If that whole thing, if there's no doubt in your mind that, you know what, why would they even show that goddamn scene?
Maybe you're actually onto something. Maybe the whole point at the end is he actually got a hold of his Horcrux and knew the weight of it. And because he was in purgatory for so long, because
He could have
of
figured it
Cobb,
out.
yeah, he could have went, now I'm going to put you in your own purgatory.
Well,
But he just
it
happens
was
to enjoy
happy place, at least, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so was Sato's. He was like a huge mob lord.
He was dying.
He was dying, but he was a mob lord. Why was he dying?
Because he was dying. And then they went so deep that he could live longer because every layer time slowed down exponentially or whatever.
Yeah. When you think about it, you're like, wow, this is so cool and conceptual, and like, no, you go back into real life and you slap him across the face. He's not actually shot. He's just unconscious. Give him a shot of adrenaline. That would wake him up.
What are you talking about?
He's not shot in real life. He was shot in one of the dreams. You know how like you die in your dream, you die in real life. So they started bringing him into farther. I almost said Inceptions, farther dreams, so
Because
that
they
he
couldn't go
doesn't
back
die
up.
in the
They
previous
couldn't.
one.
They didn't have enough time.
Yeah,
They had to keep
but
forward the plan.
at the very top layer, called reality, he's just unconscious.
Was he?
You can just, yeah,
Oh,
he was dreaming and then got shot in the dream.
so you die in the dream. You die in real life.
Yeah.
See? How does
Also,
that make any sense? It's a dream. Nothing's rooted in reality yet. If you die there, you
well,
die
no,
in real
no,
life.
that's an actual theory that exists, because your mind actually fools itself into being dead, so it just goes, okay, I'm gonna stop working.
Come on.
Done. Yeah, that's an actual theory that goes on. That is known.
Well, what if I dreamed that I died tonight?
That's why then you'll probably die in real life. That's why when you're falling, you never actually hit the ground. You wake up.
Well, sort of.
Well, that's an argument towards the theory that I'm not necessarily supporting, but it does make sense.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You know, I heard a sound in my dream. It was very distinct. And then when I woke up, it's as if that sound woke me up, but when I woke up I couldn't hear it. Isn't that strange?
Wait, what?
Like a door opening or an alarm going
Right.
off, right? That's what I heard in my
Mhm.
dream, and it woke me up, but then I didn't hear anything.
Oh, so you're saying that you're woken up by something in your dream,
Yeah,
right? I've
not in
done that
real
before.
life.
I accidentally turned off my alarm instead of hitting snooze. I had to work in a few hours, and then like in the middle of my dream, I'm like, I have to be at work, and then just like it was
Instantly.
just an intense moment, just like tearing me out of the dream, almost like in Inception. Like just shit just like hit the fan and it got really intense, and then I just like my eyes opened up. I looked at
Yeah.
the clock. I'm like, I'm 40 minutes late. My alarm
40
didn't
minutes
or was
late.
shut off. Yeah, I overslept. Well, I leave like 3 hours cushion before I have to go to work. That way I can shower, eat, get
Shit.
ready, maybe play some games, poop,
Wow. I
rub one
leave an
off.
hour and
You
a
know.
half of buffer time.
Yeah, but you get up in the morning.
Yeah,
I get up in the afternoon.
I wish I did.
But I stay up late. Like my sleeping is actually it's fairly decent.
Yeah,
It's
but I think
around.
I would function better as a human being if I either that or I gotta go all the way backwards where I come home, eat, fall asleep, and then wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Or two, something, I don't know.
Yeah.
So War of the Roses. Good game.
Hmm.
Sometimes.
Hmm. This game
Okay.
fun. Fun once in a
Bye.
while.
Say
If you're
bye.
not angry at it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.